During the American Civil War, the Mississippi port city of Vicksburg was of great importance to both the Union and Confederate forces. Jefferson Davis, the President of the Confederate States of America, referred to Vicksburg as the nailhead that holds the South's two halves together. Union General Ulysses S. Grant and his Army of the Tennessee began to move south following the Battle of Shiloh in April 1862, with the intention of securing control of the Mississippi River. The only remaining Confederate stronghold along the river was Vicksburg, a city that was heavily fortified by Confederate forces, which were led by Lieutenant General John C. Pemberton. The Vicksburg campaign began with a series of losses for the Union forces. In his personal memoir, Grant wrote, "The ground about Vicksburg is admirable for defense. On the north it is about 200 feet above the Mississippi River at the highest point, and very much cut up by the washing rains. The ravines were grown up with cane and underbrush, but the sides and tops were covered with a dense forest." Following the Battle of Chickasaw Bluffs, the Lake Providence Expedition, the Yazoo Pass Expedition, the Steele's Bayou Expedition, the Battle of Champion Hill, and the Battle of Big Black River Bridge, among others, Grant finally decided upon a siege. For roughly 47 days, beginning on May 19, 1863, Grant's military campaign took its toll on the city of Vicksburg. With constant bombardment that led citizens to seek shelter in hillsides and caves. Inside the city, Confederate forces were thinning, with many dying from disease. Ammunition was quickly dissipating as well. Grant knew a victory had to be near. As Pemberton realized that the troops and terrified civilians were starving, many resorting to eating rats, mules, and other wild creatures for sustenance, he knew he had to surrender his army. So he did just that on July 4, 1863, one day after the Union victory at Gettysburg. Grant captured Pemberton's army, most of whom he paroled. This victory gave the Union control of the Mississippi and succeeded in splitting the Confederacy in two. It is said that the fate of the Confederacy was sealed when Vicksburg fell.